Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be having a look at some of the Autobot mini-bots. So what we're going to do in this video, I've got all of wave 1 on the top step, which you can see here, and you can't see below at the moment, but I've got all of wave 2 on there. Main reason for this is I've had a few questions quite recently on the channel, people wanted to see some more mini-bots, because obviously on my collection videos you don't really get to see much of them. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to go across them individually. We'll have a quick look at them in both of their modes. Unfortunately there's a couple which I haven't got two of, so that's obviously a good reason why I've done this video as well. It's highlighted that for me, but I've also got a couple of rarities as well which I can point out. I must obviously stress that this isn't all of the mini bots that are available in the different variants. However, this is all of the mini bots that were available through Hasbro and, as I say, through Takara as part of the Transformers range. So this doesn't include all the Microman and all the various different Antex and Estrella ones. And for the collectors of mini bots, they'll know exactly what that means. I'll try and give it a bit more detail later on, but we'll start on this top shelf here. The reason I put him on the left is that's because he's my favourite. So Huffer is my favourite mini bot there, and there he is in robot and in his little truck mode. Most things to be aware for this is obviously the chrome on his stacks and his arms. Can't wait for his new Kingdom release, in honesty. Now we've got 4 Bumblebees here, and that's because we've got a pre-rub Bumblebee, and that just means exactly that. You've got the robot, so the Autobot emblem instead of the rub sign. Cliffjumper just fell over, so we've got the normal rub sign Bumblebee, and then we do have the red Bumblebee as well. These were again legitimate Hasbro releases, and they were packaged as normal with the other mini bots. Moving over to Cliffjumper, and again we've got 2 variants of him. We've got the normal, of course, red version that come out, and the rarer yellow version as well. Again, all official Hasbro releases, nothing too strange about them. And then we've got Brawn, and yeah, I didn't realise I only had 1 of them, so I'm going to be on the hunt on eBay in the new year to get myself a second Brawn. And Wind Charger, and then Gears, and again obviously I've only got 1 of the Gears. So this is all what was known as wave 1. So this was 1984, and I'm going to come back to the other side because I've got a couple of little rarities here on the end. So this guy, I've done a video by himself. He's got his own video called Bumblejumper or Bumper, and he was an official Hasbro release. He's even got the Autobot emblem on the top, but this is really rare because obviously it never was a character. It never made it into the cartoon, it never made it into the comic, and it shouldn't, in honesty, have been packaged and sent out into the shops. If you want a bit more detail on him, I've got his own video. Just check in the playlist or just search my channel for Bumblejumper or Bumper. And then the other guy over here, this is a Cliffjumper, and this is the white version of him. Now the white version obviously is nothing to do with Hasbro. This is the Antex version, and the Antex made so many different colours, and as I say, that's the mini bot, I suppose, alleyway, what's it called, rabbit hole. There is too many, and a lot of them are well out of my price range to start collecting all the mini bot variants, but there you go. There's so many different colours, and that's an Antex. So if you're interested in things like that, you can Google Antex mini bots and you will see so many different colour variants of all the ones that I've just shown you. Moving down the step to wave 2, so 1985, we've got Cosmos, we've got Powerglide, we've got Sea Spray. Most common problem with the Sea Spray is obviously, funnily enough, there we go, propellers. This one's got 1 broken there, but yeah, that's always a problem with Sea Sprays. Pipes, very similar to Huffer. Watch out for the chrome, and as you can see there, that's a bit faded as well. And moving over, finally, we've got Warpath again. This guy's got his own video as well. We've got the standard release of Warpath, both there, and then we've got the beard version of Warpath there. So instead of colouring his optics, they covered in like the muzzle on him, so he's known as the bearded Warpath. So yeah, although there's obviously lots more mini bots, these were the only ones that were released as part of wave 1 and 2. And again, I've mentioned Antex, and if you also want to have a quick Google of some other rare mini bots, look for Estrella as well. There's so many different variants. There's a couple of good groups and some pictures on Facebook where you, and obviously on the internet, where you can find like literally every colour under the sun of Bumblebee, gold, silvers, everything. Not KOs, all original ones from way back when they were first initially released. So I hope this satisfies the minibot love that I was requested to show on some of the videos. With regards to the channel, I'm going to be doing a bit of a collection update over Christmas, but just Generation 1 figures, so I'll try and do a bit more of an update. I've got a few more figures. I've obviously got some graded figures now that weren't on the video, more sealed ones out, and I'm going to try and get some top 10s done in by the end of the year as well. But again, this is for subscribers, and again, this just proves that if you drop me any questions, any queries, if I've got the time, which most of the time I can squeeze in, I'll do exactly what you want. It's my pleasure to showcase my collection for you guys. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Keep these ideas, keep these suggestions coming through. Quick recap, that is Wave 1 on the top shelf and Wave 2 of the minibots released in 1984 and 1985. Everybody, please take care.